John, I know how much you hate losing football matches. What's the emotions in the dressing room after your unbeaten run came to an end?
It's something we're not used to, is it? You know, for a long while we've been superb. Didn't turn up first half, they were comfortably better than us in the first half. That's where the damage was done. We had to throw a little bit of caution to the wind in the second half. We had a 25-minute spell where we battered them. Billy Keys hit one. Well, I don't think the keepers know anything about it. Hit him on the shins. Mark Hughes hit the inside of the post. It's ricocheted off the line. And then Chappie's disappointed with the second goal. We got one back, and unfortunately, you know, the team has got nothing to play for, are allowed to waste time blatantly. And you know, I suppose we do it when we're winning. So I don't think you can complain, but the time should be added on, and it wasn't. You know, 5 minutes got put up, which I thought was generous to them. And 3 of them were spent with people lying on the floor getting cramp. And I think the ball was in play, but must have been maximum of 50 seconds in injury time. So I don't think that was fair, but listen, we can't complain because we've sorted out games plenty of times like that. So it just, I just don't think we were able to do it as blatant.
That first half, can you put your finger on what might have been the cause?
They were better. Simple as that. You know, they played the conditions better. The conditions weren't the best. They weren't conducive to playing passing football. The wind was swirling, but they got the ball in the right areas. They made chances. They could have scored more than the one they did, although Chappie slipped when the lads hit it. So, and we didn't threaten their goal. You know, we were poor first half, if I'm brutally honest. And I feel for all the people who've made the trip, wanting to have a celebration party. You know, you come to a place like this, they're not going to want you to party in the back garden. So, you know, for what we played in the first half, I think we got what we deserved. Second half a lot better, you know, but just too little, too late.
Did you have to remind them of what they're capable of, what they can do at half time to get that response in the second half?
Well, you know, I can understand Newport's motivation. You know, you want to beat the top of the league. Everyone does. I'd be the same. But they look like the team who had something to play for when they've got nothing to play for. We didn't look like a team who had to get something to win the league. And that's the most disappointing thing. And now we've got a tough game on Saturday. You know, and no disrespect to Newport, but I'd expect Lincoln to be better than them. So.
You're going to Saturday now. You're on your way home straight after this, I think. How much picking of people up do you have to do? There were some pretty distraught players on the pitch at the end.
Well, a lot, but you know, they've had bouquets thrown at them non-stop. So maybe it'll do them good to have a brickbat thrown against them now and again. You know, they didn't perform as well as that they could tonight. They've let themselves down by their own standards. You know, and we can do our best to prepare them. We tried our best tonight, and we maybe have to look at these longer weight trips on a night match and doing something different because, you know, the last couple of times we've had long distance night games, we've lost. So we've got to do something better to perform better.
It's about showing character now and getting that response at the weekend and getting the point, but I know you'll want to win.
Well, I've got to show character, you know. I've got to look at what I could do differently. And you know, the first person to look at when you're looking for problems is look at yourself, look at the mirror, and what can I do differently? And you know, I go on about the referee not playing enough time, and that's because you're upset. That's very cheerless. You know, that's not the difference between you winning and losing. And you sometimes have to take stock of yourself and be a bit sensible. You know, we've been on a magnificent run, so you can't get too down on them. We've defended magnificently for the last 15 games. I think we conceded 5 and 13 up to tonight. So to concede 2 and defend as poorly as we did as a team, it takes a lot of swallowing, to be honest, but we have to pick ourselves up. We've got a massive game on Saturday and we've got to do our best to. We won't be trying to draw it, that's for sure. We're going to town.
Cheers.